So this one is about how to add in different sound effects. I did actually figure out the volume thing from before, so I'm gonna make these longer so that you have more time to hear them. There we go. So this whole loop, in order to make this bigger, this is as big as it gets. This is the full. In music, it would be like a full like measure. It's called. So this is like the as big as that sound gets, but then it repeats. So this is the beginning to the end of the sound. So that's when it repeats. So I'm just gonna have that one repeat. I'm gonna have that one repeat so I can show you the volume thing. So here, look.
Hi, this is an example of how to add a voice recording for your podcast. Essentially, this is the first step. You want to make sure that you hit record and you can record yourself either reading your article, freestyling it, meaning like you.
So, okay, sorry. I know you weren't able to hear that, but basically what you do is if you select this and it turns that circle red, if you move your cursor up, it increases the volume of that track. If you move your cursor down, it decreases the volume of that track. So if I want to decrease this volume, I want to increase my mic volume because we're on a podcast and we want to be able to hear the voice. So I have it muted right now, but here, let's hear what that sounds like.
Hi, this is an example of how to add a voice recording.
Looks like it's too low. Now I can't hear him at all. So I'm going to move this up a little bit. Now listen.
Recording for your podcast. Essentially, this is
still too low. I'm going to move it up some more.
The first step. You want to make sure that you hit record and you.
Better. And now I'm going to put my beats up a little bit. And you just click and drag up. I don't know how to do it another way. I just click and drag. So let's hear it now.
You can record yourself either reading your article, freestyling it, meaning like.
So you can increase and decrease the volume of the music wherever you want or however you want. I'll show you another way to do that in the next video. But this one, we want to look at sound effects. So if you go into, if you go into this, right, if you hit add track, right, and you can go to loop library, you can also just hit this little purple button. That'll bring you to loops. And then you can look for sounds. And so sounds, and then I'm going to click that. It didn't bring it up for me when I just put in sound or sounds. Then it asked me, did you mean sound FX? You could do sound effects, or you could just do sounds. I like just doing sounds, and then I just click the purple sounds button, and look, it gives you sounds. Maybe you want a horn, or maybe you want a baby crying. Sounds like a very upset baby. Oh my God. Okay, no. Maybe I want a baby giggling. Baby giggles are the best. Maybe you want to do that. Maybe you want the sound of a blender. I don't like that one. Maybe you want the breaking celery, brushing teeth, breaking a pineapple. What does that even sound like? Doesn't sound like breaking. I guess. I don't know. Brushing your teeth. Oh, it says loop failed. I don't know why. There's bubbles. There's Buddhist bells. There's a burp. Ew, gross. There is a car engine. There's all these different sounds that you can use. So, ew, cat eating a mouse. That is gross. What kind of sick person? Anyways, I'm going to see.
Styling it, meaning like you can just talk about your topic for a couple of minutes, but do it in an organized fashion.
So maybe if I don't know, let me see. Chainsaw. Maybe I want some church bells. Maybe I want glass clinking. That's not bad. Oh, maybe I want some mooing. That's hilarious. Okay, so maybe I want a cow mooing. And so I can double click that. And it's going to bring me the whole loop right here. You don't have to have it that long. You can just make it shorter. And then I can move this wherever I want it. So if I want the sound effect right here, I can have it. Listen.
Do it in an organized fashion so that you're talking about like one topic at a time, just like you did in your article.
So that's how you insert a sound effect. You literally just double click it and then you can make it as big or as small as you want to. The big lines, that's where the sound is happening. So that's why I didn't cut it short to like, I didn't cut it to like here because there wasn't a lot of sound there. I wanted the actual moo. So that's why I just like moved it to there. So here we go. So I moved it. Get it? I moved it. I moved the cow moving. You can move it around. And I think you might have to click off of it and then, Sometimes I have a hard time moving it around. I'm not going to lie. I'm figuring this out too. So, well, I sort of figured it out. Let me see if I could. No, I want to move it. Okay. So if you make it bigger and then move it around, then that's a little bit better. So now you can make it smaller and then see what it sounds like.
The first step, you want to make sure that you hit record and you can record yourself either.
So now I had a random farm animal in there, but that's just, so those are some of the sound effects. That's how you add a sound effect. That's how you move it around. Oh my gosh, nobody wants a dog whimpering. That's just the saddest thing. Let's see what else is on here. I think I really liked, oh, there's some footsteps. That's kind of scary. Maybe you're telling me a scary story. Oh, that's creepy. I do not like that. No. I don't like that one. There is, oh, these are scary ones if you want like a scary movie thing going on. That's really scary. I don't like that one. There's all these, like, there's ghosts, there's people screaming, there's, I don't know, just in case you're having a scary podcast or something, there's lightning, there's all these, there's applause. Those are really popular. Those are kind of cool for podcasts to use, like if you want it in the beginning. Let's medium, try to applause. There we go. I definitely don't want anybody booing at me. What about this laughter and applause? What's that? See what that does. Oh, they think I'm so funny. There we go. So I want that. I want everyone to think I'm hilarious. So maybe I said a really funny joke in my podcast, or I said something that I thought was funny and I thought everyone else should think it's funny too. You can see that this is a long track. I'm going to definitely shorten this. Oh my God, that is like so long. Let me make that really short. So you can see how I'm like dragging it. You're just clicking and dragging to move it. Oh my God, that's like forever. Why is this so long? This is the longest thing. So when you see those little two arrows, that's how you know it's getting moved around a little bit. So let me see. Where do I want this laugh so I can listen to what I say?
In an organized fashion so that you're talking about like one topic at a time, just like you did in your article, you have one section at a time.
Yes, they thought I was absolutely hilarious. They thought I was like the funniest person ever. And again, you can turn this volume up or down. So maybe it's too loud. Maybe there's a lot of laughing happening and it's too loud. I can just turn it down.
Can do a combination of both, which is what I did for my example. Hi, this is an example
of. That's how you add sound effects. I hope that was helpful. And oh my God, was I even recording? Oh, I was. Okay. I was like, did I just talk to you for 8 minutes and not record? Okay. That is how you add in sound effects. Hope that was helpful. I hope you have a good time. And the next video is going to be about how to increase and decrease the volume on certain tracks so you can hear the voice over the music. There's another way to increase and decrease the volume. It's basically how to fade it in and fade it out. So that way, as you're recording it, you'll be able to gently increase or gently decrease the volume. I will show you that in a second. All right. Thanks for hanging in there with me and looking at all these sound effects. Love you lots. Talk to you later.